Shalom, shalom, shalom. We want to give our praise to Yahweh by Shem for another new moon. It's the 8th month. We want to give our praise to the Most High for that. So with that, we're going to kick it off with the original scripture. So you read the book of Leviticus 23 and 2, and then give you like a trumpet, Psalms 81. So I pray everybody having a good new moon. Even for the brothers who kept it yesterday, I pray brothers each day was mighty through the Spirit. And you know, everybody's spirit that was fresh. We the servants, you know what I'm saying? We coming back at y'all with another exhortation on the new moon as we come together and gather. Leviticus 23 and 2.
It's the book of Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Yahweh, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations.
Right? It should be what?
Holy convocations.
So the feast days of the Lord, the new moon, the Sabbath days, the high holy days, all these days are supposed to be holy convocations. And if you don't know what the word convocated means, it means to gather. We're supposed to be gathering together using this time to keep the Lord's feast days. So if you're not keeping this feast day, you got to examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you sitting at home with your family eating a box of pizza or, you know, eating some homemade dishes and ain't no other Israelites around, you got to examine yourself on that. If Israelites around you, there ain't no reason why they shouldn't be coming together, gathering, keeping the feast of the Lord, man. Keep going.
Even these are my feasts.
Right?
Verse 3. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of rest.
Right?
And holy convocation.
Right?
Ye shall do no work there.
And you shall do no work therein. So, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of us under captivity, but if you can't, you got a choice. You shouldn't be working tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a Sabbath, so we're supposed to honor this day by giving reference to the Lord and doing what He commanded us to do. Now, give me that in Psalms 81 and 3.
Comes the book of Psalms, chapter 81, and verse number 3. Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Do what?
Blow up the trumpet in the new moon.
Read.
In the time appointed on our solemn feast day.
And that's what you see we did in the beginning, once we started, right? We always want to blow up our trumpets, and no matter what we do, whether it's camp, classes, new moon, feast day, we gonna always sound our trumpets out, man. You know what I'm saying? Read.
For this was a statute for Israel and a law of the God of Jacob.
Right? All right, let's get on there. So give me the book of Job, chapter 29 and verse 20. Right? So what the whole purpose of this exhortation tonight is about, man, is about motivating brothers to stay in the spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? And what the topic of the class will be tonight is you choose now to turn your back on the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? You choose now at this very moment to turn your back on the Lord. And you know what I'm saying? We got to deal with it because in the world today, there's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of prophecies being fulfilled, a lot of judgments being dished out in the earth. And it's like if there's a time to be an Israelite, right now is the time. And what do you see? You got brothers going back into the world. You got brothers and sisters dibbling, dabbling in sin that they should have been put away. And what's happening? The sin is overtaking the spirit. And a lot of brothers and sisters are starting to turn their back on your house, man. You know what I'm saying? So read this. Job 29, verse 20.
Come, it's the book of Job, chapter 29 and verse 20.
Read.
My glory was fresh in me.
He said what?
My glory was fresh in me.
So coming into these new moons, these new months, every new moon or every feast day, the glory that's in you, the spirit that's in you is supposed to be fresh, right? Read.
And my bow was renewed in my hand.
And your sword is supposed to be renewed in your hand, man. It's a new month to gather yourselves together. This is a new month for us to examine ourselves. And it's a new month for us to get sharper in our understanding in the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? So I pray everybody uses this new month. Whatever you went through last month, whatever you couldn't overcome last month, don't worry about it, right? Give me Philippians 3. Real quick. Let's get Philippians 3. And I think I want to start at verse 13. Come.
It's the book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse number 13.
So this is why coming into these new months and these new feast days, man, you know, so you can't come into the feast like you got everything figured out. Even though whatever you went through last month, you can't focus on that. You can only focus on what's going forward with it. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do with this next month that God gives you, right? Read.
It's the book of Philippians, chapter 3 and verse 13.
Read.
Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended.
What is he saying? I don't count myself to already apprehended perfection. I already got the kingdom. I'm still here, right? Read.
But this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind.
Forgetting what?
Forgetting those things which are behind.
So you got to forget the things that's behind you. Whatever took place yesterday going into the last month and that last 30 days, now we got to let this stuff go. Now you can't ponder on it. It could have been arguments with your spouse. It could have been you dibbling, dabbling in certain sins you didn't have no business. This is a new month. This is a new beginning. It's a time for us to look forward and press forward to mark, man. Read.
And reaching forth unto those things which are before.
And reaching forth unto those things which are before, right? Read.
Verse 14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahweh.
Read.
Let us therefore, as many as be perfect, be thus minded.
And so everybody who's striving for perfection, this is the type of mind we got to have on ourselves, right? You know what I'm saying? We got to have a mind to press forward and don't look back. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go and get into this, man. You choose now to turn your back on the Lord, man. And it's not going to be too long because I want to make sure everybody enjoy their feast. I know a lot of people still on the way, but it's all praise. Let's go to 1 Timothy 4 and 1. You know what I'm saying? Go to 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 1, because, hey, as we notice around Israel, it's a lot of brothers and a lot of sisters, but it's a lot more brothers are starting to, you know what I'm saying, be like Lot's wife, man. They starting to turn back and look into the world, thinking it's more to the world to offer them than what this truth has to offer, man. We seeing people bugging out, people going back into Christianity, people going back into the world. A lot of brothers is just, when trials come their way, they sitting on the couch not doing nothing. A lot of brothers are just making excuses on the reason why they can't do this and they can't do that. And what brothers don't realize is brothers is turning their back on their appetite in the last days, man. Read that.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, verse 1. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith.
And it says in the latter days, a lot of people are going to depart from the faith. That's why it's not surprising. It's disappointing, but when you start to notice a brother who's in the congregation with you starting to miss Sabbath day after Sabbath day, the sister starts showing up less and less. She don't communicate in the group chat. The brother don't communicate in the group chat. But then when you look on social media and you look at everything in the world, all the wicked in the world, the people of the world, they keeping up to date with everything they got going. They keeping up with the fashion, the new shoe releases, you know what I'm saying, investing in businesses, and they really on the same agenda they come on. Brothers trying to make America great again. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to push the truth, you're trying to make America great again, man. You know what I'm saying? Read.
Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times some shall depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits.
Seducing spirits. A lot of brothers is giving heed to weed demons, pill demons. Brothers starting to drink lean again. A lot of brothers starting to battle heavy in porn. Brothers out here popping heathens, popping prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? Sisters going from mandingo to mandingo in the truth. Not even fellowshipping. A lot of people not even trying to make an attempt to keep God's commandments no more. It's kind of is what it is situation. You're doing what you want to do, and you think you just getting by. Hold this real quick, bro, and get Sirach 23 real quick. Because a lot of people just think they getting by. Oh, man, don't nobody know what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know. Hold on, let me get that. Sirach 23. Verse 7.
Come to the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 23, and verse number 7. Hear,
O non-Salakia. Verse 17.
Come, verse 17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
It say what?
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger.
So when you once overcame that spirit of whoremongering in the world and lust in the world, but then you come into this truth, and then you start getting idle in this truth, you tend to do what? Go back to what sounded good to you. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you stop eating sweets, you come across that one day, you see somebody with a dollar wrench in their hand, what you do? I think you gonna do one of the dollars. Next one, as soon as you get that sweet taste back in your mouth, guess what? You full-fledged back on doing what you're doing, right? Read.
He will not leave off till he die.
Read. He will not what?
Leave off till he die.
And a lot of brothers that battle certain demons in their flesh, a lot of brothers not gonna come out of them demons until they spiritually dead. Or they physically get put to death, right? Read on.
Verse 18. A man that breaketh wedlock, same thus in his heart.
Right?
Who seeth me?
Who what?
Who seeth me?
And this is why a lot of brothers and sisters do what they do in the truth today, man. They move with beguilement and shiestiness, and I always wonder, hey, don't nobody see you. You know what I'm saying? But we don't gotta see you, but we know you're doing something that's also contrary to the scriptures. Because why? You never around. You don't show up. You don't communicate. Every time you come around us, it seems like you're being convicted in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's always, oh, bro, how you doing, though, bro? Man, it's a lot going on. God, man, how long is going to be a lot going on? You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that, bro. People like to keep going with that, man. Hey, for how long is going to be a lot going on, man? You know what I'm saying? You would think, brother, hey, today we eat and we marry, because tomorrow we die. It's a lot going on, man. Go back to verse 19. Keep reading verse 19. It's all right. Verse 19.
Come on, verse 19. Such a man only fears the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Right.
Beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret part.
And they considering the most secret part. So now go back to 1 Timothy 4. So what you got to understand is, Brett, angels watching every move we make every day, man. So with that, you got to understand that not only are we seeing what you're doing, but God is watching you. Yahweh is getting the call, and he's getting the things, and he's seeing that what? You're slowly starting to turn your back on him, man. Keep going. Go back to 1 Timothy and read from verse 2 again. Verse 1.
It's the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 4, and verse 2. Right? Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
Doing what?
Speaking lies in hypocrisy.
You speaking lies in hypocrisy. How? You coming around Israelites talking about Shalom, how about sending out with Shabbat Rocket Bob? It ain't nothing about the love of God and blessings in you. You know what I'm saying? You coming around, brother, to my Shalam. But then you sitting here building up American society, bro. That's a lie and hypocrisy. Because why? You telling us in Hebrew, Israel rise up. But then on your regular day-to-day life, you don't give a damn if Israel rise up or not. Because why? You got 3 5s to sell. You know what I'm saying? You got a phone full of wicked ease pulling up on you, in and out the hotel room. You know what I'm saying? A brother can afford to get a hotel room to send, but a brother can't send donations to their camp they fellowship in. You know what I'm saying? A brother can buy real earrings, real shoes, you know what I'm saying? VVS's, but then you can't support the truth, man. You know, you got to make that make sense. You don't got gas to come to camp, or you can't get your copies to come to camp, but you got your tie note on your shoes. Man, you got to make that make sense, man. Come on.
Speaking lies is hypocrisy, right? Having their conscience seared with a hot iron.
And having your conscience seared with a hot iron, because why? The spirit is starting to leave the room, and your mind starting to be caught on what? The lust of the eyes, the things that you're in love with. So what you got to understand and acknowledge is that at this moment, at this particular time, where all these prophecies come to pass, your boy in the office, man, you know what I'm saying, shaking the spot. And the day goes back, every day he's, man, move that pen back and forth. Guess what? It's a big move being made, and guess what? A lot of you brothers and a lot of you sisters don't feel crazy when you be out here stuck with the other people who weren't going down. You see the brothers that you once used to labor with, getting afflicted for the name of the Lord, going into taking trouble, dealing with the trouble, and meanwhile, you know what I'm saying, Esau ain't studying you. Well, that got to be a bad thing to be an Israelite, to know you an Israelite, and when Jacob's trouble comes, you ain't even straight to Esau. Man, this ain't a big man over there, that boy from Israelite, man. He ain't no big man. You know what I'm saying? You got this a sad thing, man. You know what I'm saying? So get 2 Timothy 3:1. So I ain't gonna make this one too long, though. Just gotta exhort, man. A lot of you brothers and sisters is choosing this time at the last very second to turn your back on your hour by sending your shot, man. And we got to call it out, man. Brothers not playing it no more. Right. You know what I'm saying? And if you looking back, brothers don't even want these type of spirits around them, because what you going to do to my spirit? You going to make me feel like when things get tough, I just going to cut my phone off. I'm going to block Ephraim. I'm going to block Alabama. I'm going to block Sapar. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the lies. I've been had him blocked, so, you know. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what's going on, bro. Read that. Second.
Real quick also, 1 Peter 4:8, and I'll read it, y'all can just mark it down. It says, and above all things, have fervent charity amongst yourselves, for charity shall cover a multitude of sins. So if you know, I know personally certain brothers that they ain't living right. And they're not here no more, but in other, other congregations that I used to be a part of, they used to tell me, yo, man, I'm sending this donation. I ain't gonna be around, but in their mind, they're taking away a multitude of their sins. Because they know they live in foul, you know what I mean? So they gonna keep sending them donations like the Christian church does. You know what I'm saying? They'll use this scripture and run it into the ground. But it's the truth. If you're not doing nothing for the truth, the most you can do from fall is support it. Because everything, the scripture says money is a defense. And what we taking with the money, we paying the rent. We get, we had to get JJ's. You know what I'm saying? $8 worth of chicken and fish. You know what I'm saying? So through the spirit, everything costs, man. We're trying to travel, we're trying to make moves, so everything costs. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. If you ain't doing nothing, support it from afar.
And that's true, man. You know what I'm saying? Support it from afar, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that in 2 Timothy 3:1. So now we're going to go into the time that's taking place in the world and show brothers and sisters, because a lot of brothers and sisters might not know. You might just think, with the president being new in the office and things of that nature, that life still ain't going to change. And you feel like we probably got, 20, 30 more years to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I'm doing the right and doing the work of the Lord. At least I'm 40, I'm 25 right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know what's going on. I read this.
It's the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3:1. Right? This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come.
What?
Perilous times shall come.
I want you to look up on your phone the definition of etymology to perilous. Because a lot of people don't know what that word means, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know what that word perilous means. They might feel like they do, but they don't. And you gotta realize we living in the last days, man. And you know what I'm saying? Why you looking at us? You got it. Before you read that, get Hebrews real quick. Real quick. Get the book of Hebrews. I want to show something. They said heavy static on YouTube. Man. You gotta fix it or something. Probably move it away from the cord. Test. See it sound like that?
Hold on, let me turn down his volume. And you still can you? Stop the live and bring it. How you stop it and bring it back?
Man.